許せ、サスケ。これで最後だ。
So I did a 15-minute poll on Twitter, and you guys wanted me to make this video. The other video titled Why Naruto Won't Die lost by a small margin, so that video is gonna come out in the next couple of days. But without further ado, let's get on to this video. So I have a paper here in front of me where I have a list of examples that clearly show that the writers are trolling us. Now, before I start, I just want to say this video is not 100% serious. You should take it as a joke. I'm not saying that the series is bad. I think the series is great, not perfect. But you know, a lot of the things that are on this list are pretty much cliffhangers, which happens in all anime. So again, don't take this too seriously. I'm not shitting on the series. I just want to give you a couple of examples. So first of all, Boruto versus Kawaki, the biggest troll ever, because we're gonna see this in many years. Well, probably something like that. I mean, Naruto Part 1 started with a flashback, which is okay. That flashback was shown later. Naruto Shippuden started with, you know, that scene where Naruto's chasing after Sasuke. I think that got resolved in the first 50 or 60 episodes. We're almost 50 episodes in, and you know, the Chunin exams still haven't started. So yeah, this is a big troll, right? And not to mention Kawaki's sentence along the lines of, I'll send you where I've sent the 7th or something like that. Like, we don't know if Naruto is dead or if he was sent to another dimension or something like that. So yeah, now the next, like, this has to be one of the biggest trolls, I think, is Iwabe. Iwabe has a lot of not a lot of similarities, but here's the thing. When the first episode of Boruto aired, we saw this kid in the opening, right? Iwabe. Iwabe was introduced in the second episode. And I remember I made a theory video back then. I thought he was Kawaki because his hair is covered, and obviously Kawaki's hair is half like half blonde, half black or whatever. And you know, when you have that type of hairstyle, you know, it might not be too appropriate for school or whatever. So I thought that maybe that was the reason why he had it like wrapped around his head, like, you know, he wrapped the hair, because, you know, it looks strange. Also, they use the same weapon. They both use staffs. And as soon as Iwabe was introduced, he hated the, you know, the shinobi system. Then, of course, Boruto changed him. But obviously, in the first episode, Kawaki doesn't seem like he likes shinobi. And even in the last episode of Boruto, like currently the latest episode is episode 48, Iwabe at one point wanted to drop his headband. He was pissed. Of course, you know, later everything got resolved. I'm not saying that he's Kawaki, but it's such a troll move because there are so many similarities, especially because of the weapon, because you don't see many staffs in Naruto, let's be honest. So yeah. Next, like, this is also one of the biggest trolls, Sumire staying in the village. I don't have anything against Sumire staying in the village, but the thing is, once the Nue arc, or I should say, you know, once the battle between, you know, the Nue and Boruto finished, and, you know, when Boruto pretty much saved Sumire from darkness, we got an ending song. Obviously, that was the second ending of Boruto, and primarily the second ending focuses on Sarada Uchiha, but we got a special ending for Sumire for one episode. And literally, I think that pretty much 80% of people thought that she was gonna leave the village, because, you know, we got an ending which looked like a farewell. And, you know, it makes sense. If a character is gonna go to another village, you know, you're gonna give him an ending, because, you know, it just makes sense. But no, she actually stayed. As I said, I don't have anything against Sumire staying in the village, but that was such a troll move, alright? Because we literally got an ending focused on her. Next example, the whole situation with, you know, Sarada's real mom. Many people, including myself, read Naruto Gaiden many months ago, before the anime started. But I'm thinking to myself now, if this was shown for the first time in the anime, I would genuinely be confused, because Sarada wears glasses just like Karin, and you know, throughout the arc, the writers, or I should say Kishimoto, because he was the one who wrote this directly, he couldn't just have, you know, Sakura tell Sarada, hey, I'm your mom. No, they kept it as this mystery, and the whole situation with the glasses. So as I said, everyone knew that it was Sakura, but you know, if it wasn't for Naruto Gaiden, I would genuinely be confused. And obviously Sakura is the real mom. But that striking similarity between Karin and Sarada, you know, the glasses, especially because Sarada is a fucking Uchiha. So yeah, the next role, episode 15. Episode 15 is the episode in which Sumire decides to stay in the village, and obviously it was just a regular episode. And at the end of the episode, we see Toneri Otsutsuki, Sasuke and Naruto, and Momoshiki and Kinshiki. And guess what? As for Momoshiki and Kinshiki, we still haven't seen them. The latest episode is episode 48. They appeared at the end of episode 15. Everyone was like, oh, the Momoshiki arc is gonna start soon. But no. Like, and we didn't even see them for a second. There's a rumor that Urashiki is gonna appear in the 49th episode, the third Otsutsuki member, which was confirmed for the next arc. I did a video about it 2 days ago. We'll see if he appears. But that's like almost 35 episodes. And, you know, it's just crazy. And, you know, when you think about it, they hyped up this ending so much. Sasuke, Toneri, Momoshiki, Kinshiki. Come on. And of course, Toneri appeared like 3 or 4 times throughout the series. And the thing is, this is also a huge troll. Episode 34. That episode, you know, focuses on Boruto. Boruto's wish to stay with his friends forever, which is of course impossible. And you know, that was basically the fishing episode, if you remember. And the episode finishes, right? And you have the ending song, right? And you know, many people skip the ending songs, right? I never do it because I'm a fucking Borutard. I don't skip the openings and the endings. Yeah, basically I don't do it. And after the ending song, there was a scene of Toneri Otsutsuki. I remember when I did a video about it, I titled the video, I put Toneri Otsutsuki in the title, you know, because, you know, some people would say, you did it for clickbait. Everything on YouTube is clickbait. You're baiting people to click your videos by the titles, right? Of course, you have positive clickbait and negative clickbait. Negative clickbait is when you lie. I don't do that. But the thing is, one of the main reasons why I put Toneri Otsutsuki in the title was because many people missed that. Because, you know, people, which makes sense, when they finish the episode, they, why would they watch the ending song, right? And not all people want to watch previews, because previews spoil a lot. Yeah. Now, the next 2 trolls are very, very big, but they're connected to the manga. So if you don't want to hear any spoilers, if you're an only anime, like if you stick only to the anime, you should leave the video. So okay, let's start. Number 1, Konohamaru. Currently the latest chapter of Boruto is chapter 21. Do you remember for how long they hyped up the situation where Konohamaru is seeing somebody? We were all predicting that he's gonna either die or that he's gonna be close to dying. We were like, we're gonna see his full power. But no, it was just some fucking scientific puppets which were defeated very, very easily. And the thing is, this is a slap in the face, because the way he was drawn for the first time, it was so dramatic, and that's what I'd like to call negative clickbait, in my opinion, when it comes to writing. That really pissed me off. I remember reading, you know, seeing that those were just some random puppets. Also, the dude that was with Konohamaru, the Jonin, I forgot his name. We all thought he died because he was literally stabbed somewhere here, right? I think, something like that. But he actually survived. Later on, he got killed by Ao. At least I think he's dead. Like, as I said, the latest chapter is chapter 21. But, you know, like, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't draw such dramatic panels when it's just a fucking, you know, puppet or whatever. Scientific puppets. I don't even know how to call them. And the next one, obviously, I think you all guessed it. Kashin, Koji, and Jiraiya. There are so many similarities between these two guys, but obviously I made 2 videos explaining why Jiraiya is not in Boruto. First of all, white hair. Second of all, they're both kind of huge when it comes to their body, you know, big, so to say. Number 3, Jiraiya has face paint here, and in the latest chapter of Boruto, in one of the panels, you could see that Kashin Koji has face paint on the same places as Jiraiya here. I did a video explaining that most likely it's just number 2, because all the car members have numbers on their faces. The girl that most likely has the dojutsu has number 1 here. These 2 lines would make number 2. There's this dude that has number 3. Jigen has number 4. And the old guy who's probably killed by Kashin Koji has number 5. But then again, as I said, it really looks like Jiraiya's face paint. And also, if you remember, Jiraiya was really good at not being noticed, if you get what I mean, especially when he, got into, Pain's village and nobody saw him, which is like crazy. And obviously Kashin Koji is really good at, not being noticed as well, because he literally heard the entire conversation that Boruto had with Konohamaru, Sarada, Mitsuki, and Katasuke, and nobody saw him. And, even when he assassinated, like most likely killed the old guy didn't even notice him. And these are some striking similarities. And I repeat once again, they're doing this because they're trolling. Jiraiya can't be in Boruto. I made two videos explaining it. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's basically it. The writers are trolling us, but they are delivering. This is controversial to say because, the pacing of both the anime and the manga is very slow. But trust me, to me, it seems as though they've made some, long-term plans, and I feel as though it's all gonna be good in the end. It's all gonna be good in the end. And yeah, that was your boy Hokage. Twitter and Discord links are in the description below. If you're new to this channel and if you're into Boruto, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.